Hey y'all. So I'm Bushra Key. I'm also junior editor-in-chief. I'm glad you're all here today. That means a lot to us. Get some food, whatever. Um, we've actually grown a lot from the beginning of this process. We were pretty iffy and whatever, but it all came together, and y'all have beautiful magazines in front of y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy the show, and thank you for pulling up.
I go by many of names, Suave, Baba, Habibi, but most commonly known as Medellin. I'm gonna read my poem, Turban to Top Hat. 126838, number seen on the passport stamp. Visa helped him escape his homeland. Now he's become a nomad man. He tries to plant a family tree on America's infertile land. He looks for occupations, hands in his qualified application, accepted people like Clayton and Jason.
I am the bubblegum on the sidewalk that someone got tired of chewing. But have you ever considered that my taste did not dull and you just got tired of the feeling I left in your mouth?
I was from high ponytails and pretty dresses. I was from the 2-floor apartment in the big city. Now I'm from my cell phone, social media. Now I'm from straight crazy hair and pop culture outfits.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. What a cliche. They taught me that rhyme in elementary school. I was a fool to believe that those words held true. I don't think the teachers had a clue that rhyme just brought disappointment and pain. Every day filled with rain. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words hurt more.
And I'm sure you all know faggot. These terms are used so loosely in our society and in the Latin American culture. We use these terms not knowing the effect they can have and how impactful they can be on someone's life. For whatever reason, people feel uncomfortable with anything that is out of the spectrum of normalcy.
I wish I knew how to kill a zombie. The movies lied. I shot it in the head 1 time, 2 times, then 3. I slit its throat when it stood back up. I drank its blood, sucked it dry.
Repeated, one on top of the other. A home, forged in a locked room, now not, in a closet. Rough denim, like callus to a finger. Only they provided comfort and warmth, have kept me company in heat and in absence. Only they. I used to walk miles to go to school. I complained about the train. My mother would save 1 meal for days. I complained about a full fridge. My mother woke up every day at 5 a.m. to pray, go to the fields, pick crops, bring them home, and then go to school. I complained about waking up early.
I would just like to thank you so much for being here and to taking the time to be with our students and to hear their language. There's so much intimacy floating in the air right now that it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming to me that these are my kids, that they are finding their voice, sharing with us who they are, finding the poetry and the lyricism of life to make themselves so evident to all of us. In the tribute to Archive, I quoted Flaubert. He said we use language to try to move the stars to tears. I do certainly believe that the stars will be moved tonight, but more than that, I get to hold you, we get to learn you, to love you. I hear your poetry, your voices in my ear because I see Archive as soon as it comes off the press. And I live with your language and your beauty and your truth for a very long time, even after you're gone. And I thank you so much for having bravery and the courage to open yourself, to unzip your brain, and to let your heart flow free. I love you.
Best art submission. But before we do, I just wanted to say thank you to some people. First, to Principal Miller for deeming this a worthy endeavor right from the very beginning and for giving us her full support. Also to the PTA. The PTA has been there for us from the very beginning as well to help us in any way that we needed, financially and other ways, and we are very, very grateful for that. to Orly. Orly, we did this together from the start, and I can't tell you how much I'm going to miss you and how proud I am of you, just for showing so much initiative, for being so effective as a leader, for sharing your creativity with us. And I know you are going on to new adventures, and I'm sure you're going to be successful in whatever you do. So thank you. Also, Bushra and Laura, our junior editors. It's been such a pleasure to work with you as well and to get to know you in a different capacity. And I can say that about the whole archive staff. In fact, if the staff could just stand for a minute, all of the staff, that would be great. These guys worked so hard. You know, the archive is about the arts. You know, it's about celebrating art and writing, but it's also about leadership. And you know, it's just, as a teacher, it's really fun to be able to see kids take the reins. We're so used to being in control, and when I can step back and hand over the project and watch what wonderful things emerge from their wonderful brains, it's just a great experience for me, maybe the most fulfilling thing I do all year. So thank you, guys. Love you. I want to thank all of the teachers and staff who came out tonight. I know how exhausting it is to spend the whole day at work and then to come here, and I know why you do it. You do it because you love the kids, and that's why you're here. Thank you for being the wonderful professionals that you are. Also, I want to point out that you know, we got to hear from our writers, but all of the wonderful artwork that's hanging on the walls of this historical place comes from our students as well. So please take a moment to view all of our photographers and our artists. If you could stand up as well, all of the artists and photographers in the room, can you stand so we can applaud you?